When we see successful students, we often assume that they're exceptional. We call them gifted, naturally talented, or naturally intelligent. But I think we often ask the wrong question. Because the real question is not, why are some students are so smart? The real question is, how many students never get a chance to be seen at all? For a long time, I believed that successful people were fundamentally different from everyone else, but one day I started paying closer attention to people who are not born rich, who are not born with connections, and who are not living in a comfort. And when I saw those examples, something changed inside me. My name is Saltanat, and I'm a 10th grade student at Shrat Academy Private School. I grew up in the remote areas of Uzbekistan where talent was everywhere. I saw it in boys who could solve any problems, from everyone faster in the room but left school to earn money. I saw it in girls who could ask brilliant questions but expected to early marriage before they truly discover what they're capable of. And honestly, how many features will disappear not because they lack ability, but because life never gives them room to use it. And let's talk openly, guys. A person who has access to everything already does not need opportunity in the same way. But in the rural regions, students like me live with a different kind of hunger. A desire to learn, a desire to become more, and a desire to see what exists beyond the limits of their environment. And many rural families in Uzbekistan live on just 200 to 400 US dollars per month, including mine. And can we even call that is enough in a 21st century? But I don't think so. Yet, despite limited resources, students from rural districts constantly achieving some of the greatest university admission results. I believe that for many of them, education was not goal, it was way out. And let's look at this particularly in 2025, that Bukhara region achieved strongest university admission results. And even the districts like Karakol and Alat, far from the capital and fewer resources than Tashkent, produced highest entrance exam score and students. And I believe that the greatest loss caused by poverty is not often money, it's invisible potential. It's dreams abandoned before they become goals. It's children learning survival before they learn possibility. And see, this realization completely changed the way I see education. Education is not transfer of knowledge, it's the expansion of possibility. Not because education guarantees success, but because it creates options. And options are powerful, especially for ones who grow up with very few of them. And let's look at these pictures. Social media has taught us to associate with struggle with somewhere else. Like we look at places like Africa and say that, oh my God, opportunity is rare there. Yes, that's absolutely true. But what about us? What about our own communities? What about children in Uzbekistan learning survival before they learn possibility? For example, in Africa, children walk long distance for water. In Uzbekistan too. And we even imagine that Africa is the only place where opportunity to education is limited. But that's not the full picture. This is Uzbekistan. And I can confidently say that this photo is more upgraded and took by professionals. This is the fertile land of Africa, and this is rural Uzbekistan, where harsh geography can even limit resources and access to opportunities. This is the geographical location of Nigeria, and this is the geographical location of Uzbekistan. As you can see, Uzbekistan is geographically limited to ocean's water, and this can also limit opportunities to agricultural access. And Seeing these parallels pushed me toward deeper critical thinking. Because the question is no longer why are some students are so smart. The question becomes, how do ordinary people create opportunities when opportunities seem absent? And if you are sitting here from a low-income family or from a rural region, or from a place you feel yourself unsure or stuck or feel your potential is choked by circumstance, then I have done 10 lessons directly came from my own experience and experience of intelligent people surrounded by me. So, first one, change your mindset. Before the circumstances change, your thinking must change. Because you can keep blaming the rough ground beneath your feet, but nothing will change until you change your shoes. Change your environment. If your environment limits your growth, then find ways to enter the rooms. Where people think bigger than you do. Third one is build the right network. Not for popularity, not for status, just find people who can brainwash you to growth. Work on yourself. Networking means nothing if you're not working on yourself. You should invest yourself every day. Take risks without afraid. And if you're sitting here and afraid to take risks, then remember one thing. These steps that I mentioned above are like links on a chain. And if you're from a low-income family or rural regions, then the only way out is to keep the chain unbroken. Sixth one, accept rejection. Rejection is not end of the world, and many successful people rejected countless times before they succeeded. For example, Facebook was not the Mark's first project, or Harry Potter was not the J.K. Rowling's first piece of writing. They are rejected countless times before they succeed. And these rules can seem familiar to you because previous speaker also mentioned them. And as you can see, we are from one school and we are wearing the same uniform right now. And I saw that you already understand this. And so we keep going. The seventh one, learn from failures. Failure becomes valuable lesson if you learn from it. And try again without giving up. Many people fail once and stop, but your main goal is keep moving. And be patient, because some results takes time before they become visible. And the last and the most important one is, what do you think, guys? What can be the last and the most important one of our chain? Of course, it's pray and trust. Do your part, work hard, stay disciplined, and trust the process. And today, I no longer believe that smart kids are rare. I believe that opportunities are rare. Thank you for your attention.